Oh my gosh, you guys, look, it's Ava and Hannah. But where are they? It looks like… Wait, are they in a lemonade courtroom? What is happening?
Whoa, that judge does not look happy. The big question is, can Ava and Hannah actually prove what they know and win this whole lemonade case? I guess we're about to find out.
Ava looks super nervous. She's whispering, "We're supposed to be reading The Lemonade War, but this feels more like a lemon trial." And Hannah chimes in, "Yeah, and the judge wants something called key ideas and text evidence." "Don't worry, you two. We can totally help with that."
But wait just a second. Who is that? It's Kitty Helper. And she says, "Meow, don't you worry. I'll help you win this case with some awesome reading superpowers."
Okay, so here's our mission today. To win this thing, we've got to unlock 3 super important reading powers. First, key ideas. Then, text evidence. And finally, the central idea. Oh, and there's a bonus grammar power-up too, subject-verb agreement. So, are you ready to do this, team? Let's go!
All right, first things first, what in the world are key ideas? Well, think of a story kind of like a path you're walking on. The key ideas are the really big stepping stones that help you get from the start to the finish. We're not worried about all the tiny little pebbles on the ground, right? We just need the big, important steps.
So how do you find them? Easy. Here's a super secret trick. Just pretend you're telling your best friend what happened in the chapter, but you can only use 3 sentences. Seriously, just 3. The most important stuff you'd say? Boom! Those are your key ideas. Simple as that.
Okay, let's try it. So in one of the chapters, what's the big stuff that happens? Well, number 1, Evan and Jesse both decide they're going to sell lemonade. Number 2, they get really mad at each other and it turns into a huge contest. And 3, they each try to sell way more than the other person. See? Those are the big main events. We didn't mention the color of their cups or anything small like that, did we?
Nope! Okay, superpower number 2, text evidence. Now this one is awesome. It's basically like being a super spy detective. You can't just make stuff up or say what you think is true. No way. You have to go back into the book and find the actual words, the clues that prove you're right.
And every good detective knows you have to show your proof, right? So instead of just saying, "because I said so," you actually point to the book and say something like, "On page 23 it says." That is how you show you know what you're talking about. No guessing allowed.
All right, let's put on our detective hats. Here's a question for you. How do we really, truly know that Evan is upset? Let's hunt for some clues in the story. Oh, looks like Hannah found it. She says, the text says, Evan slammed the door and stomped down the hall. That totally shows he's upset. And Kitty Helper agrees. Meow! That's it. That's perfect. She used his actions as proof from the book. Now that is amazing text evidence.
And now for our last big reading superpower, the central idea. Ooh, this one is cool. It's kind of like the secret message that the author is trying to give you. It's the big lesson, you know? The main point of the whole story.
And here's the best way to think about it. If all those key ideas we found are like individual puzzle pieces, then the central idea is the awesome big picture you see when you finally put all those pieces together. It all makes sense.
So if we think about the Lemonade War, the kids argue a lot, right? They feel kind of sad. So what's the big message here? Ava has an idea. She says, so maybe a central idea could be something like, working together is better than fighting. Yeah, or hey, what about being jealous can hurt people you care about? What do you think the big message is?
Okay, quick break. It's time for a grammar power-up. We're going to talk about something called subject-verb agreement. Now I know it sounds super complicated, but I promise it's not. It just means the person doing something has to match the action word. That's it.
Here's the deal. It's actually really easy. If we're talking about just one person, like Jesse, the verb gets an S at the end, so Jesse runs. But if we're talking about more than one person, like Jesse and Evan, then the verb does not get an S, so they run. See? One person, add an S. Many people, no S. Easy peasy.
Okay, let's play a quick game. See if you can find the mistake in this sentence. The brothers sells lemonade. Something sounds a little weird there. Oh, Kitty Helper sees it. Meow! Error, error! Brothers is more than one person. So how should we fix it? Yep, Hannah's got it. The brothers sell lemonade. Perfect. All right, reading superheroes, it is time to play a super fast, super fun minigame called Prove It.
I'm going to ask a question, and your job is to find the answer. Let's do this.
Okay, here's your first question. Put those detective hats back on. How do we know that Jesse is feeling nervous? What's the clue in the story that proves it?
Let's take a look. Scanning the page. Ah, there it is. The evidence is right here. Her hand shook as she poured the lemonade. Ding, ding, ding. That's it. Awesome job, detectives.
All right, last one. It's a grammar challenge. Which of these is the right way to say it? Is it A, the kids plays a game, or B, the kids play a game? Remember our rule, one or many. The correct answer is B, the kids play a game, because kids is more than one, so the verb doesn't get that S. You got it!
Whew. Okay, let's do a super fast recap of our new superpowers. Key ideas? Those are the most important things that happen. Text evidence? That's the proof you find right in the book. Central idea? That's the story's big message. And our grammar rule? The subject and the verb have to match. You guys did it! You used all your new reading superpowers and helped Ava and Hannah. Kitty Helper is so excited. Meow! You've won the lemonade case! And look, Ava and Hannah are so happy. Hooray, we're reading champions!
So just remember, your brain is a reading superhero, and every single book is a brand new adventure waiting for you. Now you have the powers you need to solve any case. You've totally got this.